Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. The 100 meters, the Blue Ribbon event at the Easter Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships is done and dusted and the results are in. Now I have to say though, leading in, there was one class, one particular group that everybody had their eyes on, and the group is the girls, yes, representing for all the girls out there, and as well the girls class 2 specifically. That's where everybody had their eyes on, and to be even more specific, we were looking out for Theianna-Lee Terrelonge from Edwin Allen. After all, track is heading into the championships as the world under 20 leader with an 11.25 seconds. There's a lot of expectations in the wind for her being even more phenomenal once she gets there. Because after all, once you head to the championships, you're expected to outdo what you've done all season. And that was the typical expectation, I suppose, from the masses, including Tiana-Lee Terrelonge herself. Now, track is, when you looked at the record that was on the books as well, an 11.16 seconds, jointly held by Kevona Davis, formerly of Edwin Allen, and also Kerika Hill, formerly of Heidel, then the possibilities were high for her to snuff that record off the books and make it her own. After all, it's jointly held by two phenomenal young sprinters from Jamaica in their own right, and they're great athletes that we're looking out for right now. But Tiana-Lee Terrelonge, at this age, a first-year Class 2 athlete, was out to do something even more amazing at the championships. And from the get go, I have to say, we were sold. We're talking about the heat, we're talking about the semifinal. Tiana-Lee Terrelonge looking as easy as she possibly could, reserving all the energy that she possibly could to ensure that once she gets to the finals and she unfurled those long legs, then she'll be able to do something amazing. And as I said, we were all sold on the possibilities of her shattering the record. I was part of the, record breaking bandwagon, tooting her horn that yes, Tiana-Lee Terrelonge, if no other record goes, then it would definitely be that Class 2 girls 100 meters, 11.16 seconds being snuffed again off the record books. Now, Tiana-Lee Terrelonge took to the finals and she didn't get the best of starts, but in typical style, she powered through with her amazing top end speed and walked away with a phenomenal win, running 11 point ding 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 2 seconds to take the win. Now, in second place was Sabrina Dockery from Lacovia High. I'm happy for her, considering everything that went down, the false start that wasn't a false start, but she turned this around and took an amazing second place. Got a blazing start as well, beat Tiana-Lee Terrelonge out of the blocks completely, and eventually came home in an 11.36 seconds. So absolutely fantastic run from Sabrina Dockery. And in third place was Brenna Campbell from St. Jago High, and she ran an 11.48 seconds to take that third place spot. Now, Tiana-Lee Terrelonge, after that race, looked over at the clock, and then you could see visibly her disappointment as it relates to the time that she ran, because she was expecting for herself as well for her to wipe that record out of the books, and it didn't quite happen. Personally, for me, track is, this was an amazing run. She's a first year Class 2 athlete, and to be able to run in 11.22 seconds, a new personal best for her, is absolutely amazing. Do I think that this is all Tiana-Lee Terrelonge has? Absolutely not. In taking into consideration again how the finals was executed, this is literally where all the pressure is on the athletes. The pressure for yourself to execute, as well your school, the country looking on. This is where all the pressure is piled up on these athletes' young shoulders. And yeah, the expectation is a lot for them to go out and perform at their absolute best. So, with me taking all of that into consideration and the time that she ran, I'm absolutely excited that she got another personal best here. But as I said, for Tiana-Lee Terrelonge, it was clearly a disappointment because she was looking forward to get a personal best here that would wipe the record books clean. It kind of reminds me of the year with Brianna Liston and Tina Clayton, where everybody thought that that record for sure was going to go. And unfortunately, in the finals, it did not go. It's pretty similar here in terms of Theianna-Lee Terrelonge. This particular record also still standing the test of time for another year. She has another year in class two. She'll definitely be able to attack it, in my opinion, the next year, even though I think it's well within her capabilities this year to break that record. But considering that she didn't break it here at the championships, she can break it at the Carifta Games. Well, not break it at the Carifta Games because that's a whole other record, but run fast at the Carifta Games. Let's put it that way. I personally believe that she'll be able to run another personal best at the Carifta Games, get into those 11 ones like a lot of us thought she would be able to run at the championships. Now, with that said, again, she was clearly disappointed based on her run. She had a lot of expectations for herself and it didn't materialize. But for me personally, what I want to say to our junior athletes, don't focus on times too much because it may ruin your moment. You know, you won. Live in the moment and enjoy the performance. Enjoy the fact that you actually won the race and don't necessarily focus on times too much because, yes, times will come eventually. It didn't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. You know, that's pretty much how I look at it. So for me, it was saddening seeing her in that moment, her winning and not being able to enjoy her win because she didn't break the record. Now, I want some of y'all to think back to the World Championships in 2023 with Shericka Jackson running the fastest time for someone alive ever in the 200 meters at 21.41 seconds. And her face after she won, not being able to break the record, you could clearly see the disappointment on Shericka's face. And I believe that took away from her moment of her enjoying that I actually won. I actually won. I actually repeated. I came here and I defended my title and I'm standing here in glory. And I think sometimes maybe as athletes, we get caught up. I don't want to say we because I've never been an athlete, but yeah, sometimes we get caught up in times and not be able to enjoy the moment. But seeing a youngster like Theianna-Lee Terrelonge just starting out, really, you would say, on this road, this is a long road in athletics, and taking another famous win, another phenomenal win, and seeing the disappointment from her, I just want her to live in the moment, to be honest. Live in the moment, enjoy everything that comes with running, enjoy everything that comes with winning. And yes, the times will come eventually. The time didn't happen today. That's life. Conditions are a part of it, execution is a part of it. You know, pressure in the finals, you have to take a lot of things into consideration when you look at a time. It didn't happen, but she still won, and I'm proud of her, and I'm happy that she took a famous win again, running another personal best. And I look forward to her heading off to the Carifta Championships and representing Team Jamaica and possibly running even faster than that. Because, again, as I said, in my humble opinion, I believe she definitely has faster in her legs. So look out for that personal best happening sometime later on this season. And also, trackies, let's not forget, this is a World Under 20 Championship year as well. So that's a thing, right? So if it doesn't happen at Carifta, let's see what happens potentially when she goes to trials to bid for a spot on the Under 20 team. And if she gets there, trackies, let's see what phenomenal time she'll be able to drop. All in all, trackies, I'm proud of our athletes. I'm proud of the performance. I'm happy for the athletes on the win. I want them to live in the moment. I want them to be able to enjoy their wins and not get caught up too much in times and performances because at the end of the day, the win is what is important. The win is more important. Anyway, Chuckies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, of course, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.